Hi, guys. We are back in Dirty Mo Media Studios, and I have my husband back with me this week. Hey, Dale, how are you doing?
Pretty good. How are you?
We're here for another episode of Bless Your Hardt. We've got a good show for you today. We're going to talk about food torture, some dumb things we did as teenagers, and Halloween, because it's right around the corner. Let's get started.
All right, first thing off the list here, drink of the week. This is freaking awesome.
Is it? He's already
All
indulged.
Right, presented by Vodka. Today's drink is the Boozy Root Beer Float. 2 ounces of High Rock vodka. And this has been infused with vanilla. The vodka has. I guess that takes about 2 or 3 months to do if you wanted to do it that way. You don't have
very
to.
Easy.
2 ounces of High Rock vodka, 8 ounces of root beer, 2 scoops of vanilla ice cream, whipped cream. Throw a cherry in there if you want. Visit highrockvodka.com to find a bottle near you. There's a locator on the website, highrockvodka.com. It'll tell you, hey, there's a bottle down the street at your local liquor store. Go get it. Also, remember to drink responsibly. You must be 21 years or over. And, yeah, it's pretty good. Root beer floats are awesome. Put a little vodka in there. You can't even tell.
You cannot tell there's any alcohol in that. That's delicious.
Mm-hmm. Pretty good. So, what's going on in life? You had Laura Boyer.
Yes, Laura Boyer.
Yeah.
On the show last week. And she had a lot of fun.
Yeah, I watched it. The YouTube version, you guys seem like you really enjoyed it. I'm glad she did it. Thank you, Laura. And pretty cool.
Yeah, so we've started the Bunko League. She and I spent a lot of time around each other when we were at the racetrack with you and Clint, and that, we were kind of there during the same stint of time. And we had a lot of fun just getting to know each other at the racetrack and going to do silly things as we traveled. But it's been good to kind of rekindle and get together with everybody again with Bunko. Yeah. And just as time has gone on, it's been fun.
Another thing coming up this weekend is the NFL starts tonight, actually. So this weekend's first weekend of the NFL season. Everybody's super excited. We got our fantasy teams drafted. You did a draft a couple weeks ago.
We did. I drafted when I was in Texas. You drafted on Monday?
I drafted, 2 days ago.
2 days.
Yeah.
Tuesday? Yeah.
Tuesday night.
Whatever today is. Tuesday.
We both, at the end of the draft, we use ESPN. At the end of the draft, it kind of grades everybody. Mm-hmm. And me and Amy got the best grades.
I was the only A on my leaderboard, though. Yeah. So I was at the top of the leaderboard with the best score. Mm-hmm. You were in there with a couple other A's.
Everybody will tell you that doesn't really mean anything because anything can happen, injuries and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
Happen. Anything can happen. But having, I had a terrible year last year.
Well, coming out of the gate with like a really good team, it's just
helpful.
It makes it fun.
Yeah. So we're excited about that, and some college football and some. I already put. So we have a FanDuel partnership here at Dirty Mo Media, and I put a little bit of money on the Eagles-Dallas Cowboys game.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, because there was so I don't like to bet my own money. I wait for the app to tell me that they'll let me bet some of their money. Yeah. And because they'll give you like a little nugget here and
the
there.
House money.
Yeah. And so I wait for those and I'll be like, all right. But,
he bets like pennies also.
Yeah. I just like the fun of it.
He'll take if he wins and he wants to bet again, he'll take it back down to like the next $1.50. You know what I mean? So he's got like 33 extra cents. He'll just bet 33 cents. I'm like, that's ridiculous. Just bet $2
get that
or something.
33 cents up to $1.
Yes. It's way more fun to bet small amounts of money because you're not stressed out. It's more just like a little.
Yeah, that's true. I wouldn't want to lose my money either.
I ain't trying to have a miserable time.
I just find that funny. I feel like with our fantasy teams, since we're both supposed to be pretty neck and neck, we should do an outside bet since we're not really in the same league.
Best
finish?
No, how about we do the best record?
The best record.
And what's the winner get?
Okay. I don't know. That's maybe to be determined. Yeah, let's figure that out.
To be determined. All right. If I win, me and you, one night in Key West.
Key West, okay.
It's my win.
So how do I lose that? That's not really like a loss for me.
You don't have to have that opinion either way. Whatever.
Okay.
That's what I want if I win. You get the best record. What do you want?
A day at the spa.
That's it.
I want a spa day.
Together?
No, by myself.
By yourself. Really?
Sorry.
Damn. I mean, I could give you that now.
I know, but we could go to Key West now together.
Yeah, but I usually need I need some kind of a leverage to force you into the Key West.
Yeah, you do. I can't
you don't
really
never
party
go voluntarily.
Very well. No.
Yeah. All right, there you go.
Okay.
I love it. should have went higher. Went 2 nights.
You should have had her go first.
Yeah. So the kids are back in school.
Yes, we had our first day of preschool for Nicole this week, and I know that sounds like a silly, not a big deal, but it's her last first day of preschool. She's going into kindergarten next year, and I didn't even think about it really until we got into the class, and one of the teachers was like, "Oh my gosh, it's her last first day," and I was like, "Dang, you had to say that right now. I'm gonna cry. I don't want to cry in front of her." But she could care less. She goes into school no problem, so like it makes it real easy. But they were just growing so fast, and so they're both back in school. We got some free time on our hands, and it's been fun. I'm spent a little time in Home Goods and Hobby Lobby getting Halloween decorations.
Halloween.
Yeah, I went a little ham on Amazon last week. There's some boxes and there's some new stuff.
All right.
I know this is a touchy subject in our house, the decorations, but the kids are so excited. And who doesn't love Halloween decorations?
Halloween is fun.
I'm fine with
They're like interactive. You can play with them.
decorations.
It's not like it's finicky, so it's more fun.
I'm
to
not
decorate.
bothered at all by the amount of decorations, however you want to do it. You know, it's where does this stuff go when it's over? That's the problem, because we don't have designated space.
We absolutely do.
Well, that's already full.
I threw a tantrum about not having space, and you gave me a space.
I know,
and so
but
now
that's
I have
already
these giant,
full.
gorgeous racks. No, they're not.
Okay.
No, they're not. It's
All
like
right.
2/3.
Okay, 2/3.
So I've got plenty of
All right.
space, and it's got allocations for Christmas and Easter and Halloween and kids' clothes and just random stuff I'm trying to hide from you, like for a birthday or whatever. Now I have a space.
That's
good. And it's organized. So we're good. But I was getting some of it out yesterday since the boxes were piling up, and I wanted to just start putting it out. But how early is too early to start decorating for Halloween?
You can do it.
I mean, it's September what?
Right now is
3,
like
4?
perfect.
What's that?
Right now is perfect.
Right now is perfect. It's getting cool outside. It feels like the right time.
Yeah, agreed.
So just go for it. I got mixed reviews yesterday on Instagram. Some people said it's too early. Like, what about just enjoying fall? Why do we have to decorate for everything? You know.
I think it's okay to do it because really our house is down in the woods and nobody really going to see it anyway. So,
That's true.
you know, we weren't. I'm just saying, like, if we lived in a neighborhood where we had neighbors right next door and across the street, you might be a little more subtle. You might work up to it, right? You might put a couple things out and then add a little more in the next week and just kind of build up. And where it ain't so like bam right in everybody's face. You're driving down the
skeletons
through
all over
the
the place
neighborhood.
outside. Yeah.
But I think I like getting in the mood. I love the holiday season. I love the you know when people start decorating for the holidays, it's the sign to me that Christmas is coming.
Christmas is coming. That's right.
Yeah, and Christmas is such a special time of year. So, just such a special time of year. So I am, I'm all about trying to go ahead and get in the spirit and do the
Halloween stuff. All right.
Speaking
well, maybe
of,
while you're gone this week, I will put it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going on a little guys trip.
That's right.
Shoo-wee. I'm fired up.
I feel like you're going to need a day off when you come back.
Would I have such a? Would I be granted such a?
Yeah, stay away.
Such grace.
I'm not gonna sit on the couch for you to lay in my lap for a whole day.
No.
So you just go sit in Elvis' room by yourself.
No. There's nothing better for a hangover, y'all. You know, everybody's got cures. There's nothing better for a hangover than your wife's.
Were you just about to call me an old lady?
Your old lady's lap.
God dang.
Yeah.
You're supposed to say that without me being present. That's how you talk to your buddies about your wife.
Well, we're doing a show that kind of gets me
Good Lord.
into that vein, but
Now you're definitely staying in the Elvis room by yourself.
or if you lay on her chest.
Yes. I was about to say chest is.
If she's in a position where that's possible, then man, it
As long as
cures hangovers.
Your face is down. If your face is up with that old sour
Oh,
beer
I
breath,
know.
I'm like tortured. That's torture right there.
Amy's like, I drank some beer the other day, and Amy's like,
It was after your race. You
Yeah.
came home.
Oh,
Like you
yeah,
had a sleep and drive home and the whole thing.
Yeah.
I went down to the beach. It was a full 24 hours almost. It felt like, God, it's coming out of your pores. You
she's
smell like
wheat
hops
beer
and
coming out of
barley.
your nose.
Oh, man.
Yes,
Damn.
he was breathing it out of his nose like a fire-breathing dragon. I'm like, oh, man,
Yeah.
go take a shower.
Yeah.
Brush your whole
She
face.
puts up with some.
Yeah, but Halloween. So back to that, we've got costumes ordered also. The girls have fallen in love with this movie called The K-Pop Demon Hunters. If you have kids, within the range of 5 to 18, I'm sure that they have watched this movie on Netflix. And it's just nothing but like singing, really. But it's become like the only thing the kids think about. So that's what they want to be for Halloween. So I've already ordered the costumes, and now I'm trying to be talked into being one of the boys from the boy band. Not you. I wouldn't sign you up for that. I mean, we're talking like crazy wigs and like it's very anime. Like,
Okay.
yeah, so it's a lot. But I'm getting ads for masks since that's Dale's thing.
Yeah.
And I sent him one the other day. I'm like, you really need this. You and TJ should just be these for Halloween. Do you want to tell them what it is?
Yeah, you can.
It's Beetlejuice. You know, remember the part of
Yeah.
Beetlejuice where they pull their faces open?
Yeah.
Like wretched looking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very fun.
She wants me
though.
to walk around. We go to TJ's neighborhood, all the wives and dads, and then their kids, right?
Yeah.
Kids
Yeah.
everywhere. She wants me to walk around with a really pretty freaking scary looking
Yeah.
mask. It's pretty.
It's
scary.
Halloween.
Like I am.
look
Everybody on the block's gonna go. Damn, really? That's
Well,
what you choose?
Last year he was that
Like-
creepy old man, and everybody was still kind of going like, "Who's
But
this freaking old guy walking around with all
but
these
it
little
looked
kids?"
like a
it's
real
still kind
old-
of creepy
Yeah,
I look
they
like
could
a
in a totally
real-
different way.
It's the thing where the mouth opens way up and it's like got 100 teeth, like
Yeah.
70
Yeah.
molars,
And the eyeballs are
the
above his
eyeballs are in the
eyeballs.
tonsils. It's really weird.
That's,
And then the other one's that like long stretched out face.
Yeah, TJ can
and
do
TJ
that
could
one.
do that one.
yeah. That is scary though. That'd be fun.
It's Halloween.
I
We're
think
supposed
it'd
to
be
do
fun.
I'll
stuff
totally
like
do
that.
it. I'll totally do it, man. I was
I bet Jonathan Davis would do it. He lives across the street.
yeah,
He
I'm
might.
not. No, he's not getting to do that. I'm doing it.
Oh, now we're liking it.
I'm doing it.
That's all you got to do is just make him a little jealous. He's
Yeah.
all excited.
When we were kids, what was your out of all the Halloween costumes that you had when you were young, when you were trick or treating?
Yeah.
What was your favorite?
So here's the thing about Halloween. And when we were kids, we didn't have all those like princess dresses, just dress up all the time. So Halloween was like really extra special. And a lot of the time when we were little, we just wore like our previous year's ballet outfits, like our recital outfits. And then one year my mom made me, you'll like this. I was Jeannie from I Dream of Jeannie. And she made the whole thing, the little
Damn.
crop, the little thing that my ponytail went
Yeah.
through. I think I was probably about Isla's age, and
Shame
we don't
there are
still
no
have
photos
it.
of
But
that.
I know my mom has photos somewhere. But I think that whole outfit got sold in a garage sale at some point. But it was absolutely my favorite.
I wanted to be a football player in real life, and so my mom got me the entire kit, like the shoulder pads, the pants with the pads in the pants. And, so I was a football player, the same pants, same jersey, same helmet, plastic 2-bar
Yeah.
for 4 years in a row.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
And it
Every
fit
year.
you for 4 years?
Yeah. I mean, I was
A runt.
when I got my driver's license, I was 4'10", 5'3", 5'3".
That's me.
So I mean,
That's how tall
yeah,
I am.
I was short. I was the same size for a long period of time. I'll just say that
Yeah.
until I finally got my legs. But
Finally got my
Yeah.
legs.
Lieutenant
Literally.
Dan, you got your legs.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that was your favorite? Just being a Washington
I wanted to be a football player,
Yeah.
player so bad, and
Was that what it was? It was Washington?
No, it was just red, had no number on it.
It was like an unidentifiable,
Totally generic.
no team.
Totally generic, white helmet.
You didn't sticker it
I
up
had
or
a
nothing?
nope. We didn't have stickers. What are
You didn't
talking
have
about?
stickers?
No, racing stickers. I had it was a red jersey with blue and white stripes on the shoulders, no number. It was so cheap. But I loved it. I wanted to be a football player, and it was an excuse to be a football player all
Yeah.
day. I was like, if I could do this every day, I'd dress up like a football player. But
When did you stop trick-or-treating?
I can't remember when I stopped trick-or-treating. I think it was probably 12, 13.
I feel
Because
like
we
I was
didn't have a
younger than
neighbor. We didn't have it organized like this
Yeah.
is, we're going to this neighborhood. We lived on this road, and you would go to 6 houses,
Oh, okay.
you
It
know,
was a lot more work.
and it was really, they didn't try that hard around there. So the
Yeah.
you were getting, you're like, so after a while, you just kind of quit doing it.
Oh, we got gobs of candy. I mean,
Yeah, we
gob.
didn't.
You know my neighborhood
Yeah, your
growing up.
neighborhood
Like
was
it's like
thick.
house.
Yeah.
It was covered with kids. I mean,
Yeah.
people would come to
We
our
had the
neighborhood
exact-
to trick or treat. It was
We had
awesome.
we had the exact opposite. We had to get in a car and go to like the 6 houses, drop off, run inside, come back, and then we were trying to get home and see what
Oh
we got.
yeah. Okay. We had so much candy. Dad took half of it to work. Like,
And
it
there
was
were
so
all
much.
these like stories, these horror stories, and riding on the school bus, other kids telling you about like people putting razor blades in apples and all kinds of weird stuff.
Dang.
You remember that, Dalton?
Yeah.
Like there was all these like
That happened to you too, Dalton?
it didn't happen, but the stories kids would tell. Oh, did you hear about this guy, this kid, that kid, this bad
Is this
thing?
like just people trying to get spooky and tell you things?
The kids told your friends.
Right. So it didn't
would
really
talk about
happen.
it. It wasn't like adults telling these stories.
Right.
It didn't really happen.
Okay.
But you were hearing these, kids would always go, you know what I heard? And you'd be like, shoot. And you're chomping into every piece of candy real slowly, hoping you're not going to bite down on
So
a razor
somebody's
blade.
uncle or grandfather said, hey, be careful with that.
Yeah. You
And then
remember
that
Me
spread
and Dalton-
through the school bus.
Me and Dalton share the same level of anxiety.
Trauma.
That we just traumatized. We just live with this every day. So
Yeah.
when I start talking about he's like,
Holy, y'all.
Yeah.
I hate that for y'all.
He's like, yep.
I think Alex and I live with the same level of give a shit.
I mean, there might have been a razor blade in there. I was biting full
I was
force.
going for it
Man.
too.
I was gonna be the
was
victim.
I was
getting
not going to
injected-
take any chances.
Nothing was getting in the middle of me and my Reese's peanut butter cup.
Exactly. I'm like, if it's open, great. That's I got to do.
Yeah.
Exactly. All right. Well,
But it's interesting because there's this period of time where you do the kid thing, right? And then you stop.
yeah.
You stop dressing up. You might go to parties. You might hang out with friends. But like, when did you quit dressing up?
Probably around 10, 11.
Really?
And
That's
then I
young.
would- And then, yeah, because I mean, like I said, it was very busy in our neighborhood. So at that point, I had two little sisters. And so
You
dad
were
and mom, like somebody would take them trick or treating and I would pass out the candy.
Ah, you'd stay home.
And that was a lot more fun too.
Pass
Because you
the
got
candy
to
out.
see. Yeah, it was
Oh.
fun. It was
Yeah.
a lot of fun. You could eat some too while you're passing it out.
You
didn't
ever
have
have
to
someone
work so
steal your
hard.
bowl? Like
What's
if you left like a bowl of candy out and someone steals the bowl because you didn't want to
So
actually.
we never left it out because somebody would have dumped the whole thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a yearly thing at my house.
In the
Yeah. Did they ever steal the bowl?
Oh yeah, they went.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my mom chased them down the street
Dang.
because they just wanted the bowl back. The bowl was
Yeah,
a nice
right.
bowl.
Come on, Halloween bowl back.
Yeah.
when you get 16, 18, 20, 25, you start going to haunted trails, haunted houses.
Yeah, we did that. I did get to have a Halloween party once when I was like in middle school, and we did it in the garage, and it was kind of like a little
Tiny
dance.
garage?
The little tiny
Really?
garage. Well, I mean, it was only like 8 to 10 of us kids in there, like half girls,
got
half
you.
boys.
Yeah.
And we danced, and we had a little thing set up where you could put your hands through and like touch creepy things. And so we had grapes for eyeballs, and we had Pawpaw gave us cow parts, so we had a tongue
Damn it.
and intestines in there.
Gross. Real.
Yes,
Holy
real.
Amy.
Pawpaw has cattle, so I'm like, hey, Pawpaw, I need
bet our
things.
friends were like,
it
how
was
the
pretty
party last
gnarly.
night? Well, there's a cow tongue.
Yeah,
Touched,
was like dry
cow
ice.
intestines
Yeah.
last night.
it was
Real
cool.
riot.
You can't get away with doing stuff like that now. You got
We danced.
we danced
Yeah,
and we
then we
played
did
with
cow intestines.
organs.
The cow body parts just started showing up.
Yeah. I asked him for eyeballs. He's like, that's too far. I think we're gonna have to just use some grapes.
Holy
I got to do that. I didn't do haunted trails though until I got to college.
They didn't even have trails in Texas?
Not really.
There's
It's
not
too
a lot
flat.
Of,
and
there's
you
no
don't really want to
trees.
get messing around in the
There's
brush
no
in
woods.
Texas. No, you
No.
get stuck.
Yeah. We had trails. They were crazy. Like some of the haunted trails, there's haunted houses too.
Mm-hmm.
You'll hear about from time to time that people go to these elaborate old, abandoned homes and they'll turn them into haunted houses or something.
I love that.
They're
stuff.
like pop-ups, every year it might be like it'll come and go, but the haunted trails were pretty consistent. We knew where they were and we would go to the same ones every year.
Yeah.
And literally you drive up into somebody's yard and it's like a farm and a couple of neighbors got together and they're like, yeah, we'll have a haunted trail. They'll get some friends that just dress up like scary
Yeah.
people and they'll take the chain off the chainsaw and
That's always the
chase
part
you
that
around.
scares out of me is the
I know it.
chainsaw.
And they'll build these. It'd be interesting. I never saw like a haunted trail during the day.
Yeah.
You go there at night, it's pitch black, and you're running through like this makeshift hall with trash bags. The walls are like trash bags.
Yeah, the big
And
And
every
you're
time
like-
you hit it,
and
it
it's-
makes noise.
Yeah, and you're terrified. And like if you were to see it during the day, like the next morning at 10 o'clock, you'd be like, holy that was it?
It's
That's
just
what
a
I-
piece of plywood
Yeah.
and a trash bag.
It's just trash bags and some 2x4s.
It's kind of
Yeah.
embarrassing. If you
Yeah,
say
It's
that.
it is.
embarrassing.
Yes.
Yeah, I was terrified.
Yeah.
No. But haunted trails are the best.
They're so
and you
fun.
go and the lines are super long, and you're standing there.
There's anticipation. as
Standing
you
in the
stand,
line
hearing
was
the
fun
screams.
because you're like you're hearing all this going on.
Yeah.
You're like, oh.
You hear the chainsaw guy, and you're like, "Oh my god, what part is he in?"
I mean, it was kind of fun. You know, you had
your
to sneak it.
friends.
You had some booze in your pocket.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know, drinking a little bit of whiskey.
I got chased out of one in Kentucky once, and I had never been through a trail where they had a chainsaw guy, and he was at the very end. And Kentucky's like North Carolina; it's very hilly. Literally pulled one of my friends to hide. I've slipped down this hill. Both of us went rolling down this gigantic hill because of the chainsaw guy. I don't think I had done another one until we went to Missouri after that.
Did we do it in Missouri?
We did the one with Carson Kennedy and Wyatt.
I don't remember.
You didn't go in. I think you stayed with the littles. The little
No.
The little
I did
hay
that.
maze thing.
Yeah, I did that.
Well, I went in with the kids by
That was
myself
good.
again. It was so good.
Yeah.
They had
That
lots
was
of
at the
people
Bass
like
Pro,
breathing, like getting real into
it
your
called?
face.
Oh,
Bass Pro.
Johnny Morris's
Johnny
place.
Morris's place in Missouri.
it's a Big Cedar Lodge.
Big
Big
Cedar Lodge.
Cedar, yes. They had a really, really good one.
We had a little span where we did the haunted trails and haunted houses, but then we started getting more aggressive. And
Shock. Are you shocked?
we had a little span of about 4 years where we would throw eggs at cars,
Oh.
yeah, and play mailbox baseball a little bit.
Well, I did some eggs, but I never did mailbox
You
baseball.
did eggs, yeah. I did eggs a lot when I was younger, and I was driving down the road one day. I was coming from my late model shop down in Monroe and driving home, and I saw it in slow motion. I'm driving my truck, and this damn egg comes flying into the headlight. It was like at 9 o'clock at night or 10 o'clock at night. It flew in, and it went into the grill of my truck, and I was like, hell yeah, solid shot.
You didn't even get mad?
Hell no. I mean, as many people as I've hit with eggs, and to have gotten out of there unscathed.
You used to get like 18-pack cartons,
Gosh.
plural, and just
Yeah.
go ham.
One year, this wasn't on Halloween, but I'll tell this story. And you may have heard this story, but Dad and Teresa moved me downstairs, and right across the hall from my room was the staircase, and in the staircase was a closet, and the closet had a door. The door was waist high.
Yeah, so it looked like a water heater closet.
That's right. And it wasn't the door wasn't to the floor. It was at your belt line. And I would snoop around this house.
Yeah.
Like, I was always curious as to what Dad and them were hiding and what they had in the closets and
They
everything.
must be hiding things in every closet.
Well, I loved racing and a lot of the things that were stored away, maybe racing memorabilia or whatever, right? And I'm looking in this closet. I know everything that's in there. I looked in there many times. And so I also was collecting racing cards. NASCAR was doing baseball cards and stuff around that time that was getting pretty big. I was still in high school driving my S10 pickup truck. I was 16, 17 years old. So I'm looking in this magazine, and in this magazine it showed a business card of Dad's, and it said, this is believed to be Dale Earnhardt's very first business card from 1976. And I said, I know where a bunch of those are. Right out here in this little closet.
Yeah.
So I go out there and I grabbed a handful of them. They're in brand new shape. Brand new, still in the sleeve. There must have been 1,000, right? I got about 40 or 50 of them out of there. And I'm like, holy crap. I'm
rich. I hit the jackpot. I'm going to go.
And so one weekend, Dad and Teresa are going to go to the race. I'm going to go to Hank Parker Jr.'s house in Denver and hang out with him, he was my age. And I'm going to also hang out with Ben and Bill, who are the twin brothers of Hank Parker Jr. We're all going to hang out, have fun. So I go to their house, and I'm like, let's get some eggs and stuff. Let's raise some hell.
Really?
Yeah.
Hank Parker did this with you?
Hank Parker did not. Bill and Ben did.
Oh.
I'm like, let's hit some mailboxes. Let's go crazy. We got the whole weekend. So I take this card.
Stealing cards.
I take this card to a
Egg and
card
houses.
shop in Kannapolis.
Yeah, that's
And I sold it.
so smart.
Sold one of them for $100. And we went and bought candy and eggs and all kinds of stuff. We had a blast all weekend. And we threw some eggs. And we didn't get in any trouble. We should have. We should have gotten in a lot of trouble, but we didn't. And then I think everything's cool. I go home. About a couple weeks later, Dad comes into the room or calls me upstairs or whatever, and he goes, you got in my closet, got some of them business cards out of there. I was like, oh. he knows, he must see, must know how many's in there and just can tell some's missing or something, is one of his employees, a guy named Rick Bost, who was Dad's very first employee, was a visitor of the card shop. And the guy that owned the card shop that bought the card from me told him.
And that you went in there and sold it.
That I went there and sold it. And I got big time punishment.
I mean, you didn't even think through that circle of life, did you?
I thought I was.
That game of telephone.
I was like, hey, I'm on some cash.
Good.
This is a way for me to get some money.
Get cash
so I can,
now.
Yeah. This is the way I can get some money so we can go have some fun.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I'll never.
You were kind of, you were quite the stinker.
I was. Well, they did send me to military school and all kinds of other things to try to fix me.
Try to fix
me. Oh, I still have about 20 or 30 of those cards.
You do?
The little business cards, yeah.
You didn't have to give the rest back? He didn't ask you for the rest of them back?
He asked me to give him the rest of them back, and I gave him about half of them back.
Did he know?
I don't know.
He just probably looked at you like, okay, kid.
I didn't give him all. I wanted some of them. I wanted to keep them. I gave one to Rick.
Y'all didn't make a deal like, hey, can I just keep a couple?
I gave one to Rick Hendrick probably 10 years ago. I gave one to Kenny Schrader.
Mm-hmm.
I gave out a few to some friends of Dad's.
Yeah.
I thought they would.
Might want them.
Yeah. I was like, I never sold another one, but I tried to.
They locked that closet too, didn't they?
They put a lock on every door they put a lock on every single door in the house.
That didn't already have one. Yeah.
Yeah. I stole out of his chain. He had this big water jug in his room that was a big, giant water jug.
Yeah.
And he would always come home with change in his pocket, and he'd put it in there over and over and over. And I pulled about $80 out of that thing in quarters one day. I got an antenna off the car outside.
That takes a lot of time.
I know. I got antenna. Dad didn't give us money. Like people think.
I know. I didn't get an allowance either, but I just asked if I wanted to go do something. I didn't start stealing.
I don't think about our lives or what it must have been like, but he never was like, here's $20 or here's an allowance. We didn't have any of that.
Yeah.
And so I got an antenna off the car, put duct tape on the end, fished out 1 quarter at a time for $80, went and bought me a Game Boy and some games, and then was playing it on the couch the next day.
And
they were like,
where'd you get that?
How'd you get that? I'm like, what? Game Boy. What? No, not everybody has a Game Boy. And that got me in big trouble.
I bet it did.
I got in real big trouble. But Dad, dude, when we were 16 and Kelly was 18, Dad would order out to this place down the street all the time, once or twice a week. And he would say, me and Kelly were scrambling to be the one to go pick the order up, only because he was going to give you $100 and you would go get the food,
and you got to keep the change.
And you didn't know. He might not ask for it.
He might just.
Most times he asked for the change, but sometimes he wouldn't, and you're like, "Freaking hey, $25 in my pocket."
Oh my gosh. The game of gambling and chess that y'all played just for some pocket change.
Yeah. Taking the business cards, taking the money. They put a lock on every door in the house. Every door in the house had a lock on it. and they locked them. They kept their bedroom door locked. They
God, I wonder what they were hiding in there.
They just didn't want me going in there and snooping around. I would go in there, look around.
Yeah. I did that too.
Curious kid.
Yeah. Ain't nothing to hide. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Well, my dad wasn't hiding things like that in his closet. Mm-hmm. But
But then, go back to Halloween. So you have these sort of phases, right, of dressing up as a kid. Then you don't dress up for a while. You hang out with your friends, whatever. And then you get a family, get married, and you have kids, and then you're back in this routine.
Yeah, you're back in it.
Yeah.
Almost more heavy than you were
I've
before.
never been, I wasn't doing it like this when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Like, we are really doing it now. Like the outfits, the thought that you put into things, and it's fun because
it's easy now. Like I said, Mom had to make my outfit, every little piece, and she put a lot of work into it. I get that genetically. Like she really went hard for stuff like that.
I've had fun most of the Halloweens. Like when we were League of Their Own.
Yeah, that was fun.
Freaking awesome. That was so much fun.
But now the kids are getting older and they have an opinion about what we are. So
being the old man, that was fun.
Yeah. Well, you can pick your outfit. I was just giving you a suggestion. I thought it would be
sometimes
easy.
you make me be part of the idea.
Well, I know, but
that the kids are doing.
Being Jimmy Dugan was like, no, it wasn't a hard ask.
No, that was great.
But yeah, I don't really know what else I could talk you into. That would be.
Remember, I was Darth Vader one year.
Yeah, not a hard ask.
Awesome. Yeah.
Except for the outfit was a little sketchy. I ordered an outfit from Etsy.
It ended up being fine.
It was fine, but it was a little, what's the term? BDSM or whatever you call it.
What?
Like dominatrix stuff?
Very dominatrix.
No, it wasn't. Stop it.
I wasn't expecting
There
that.
were parts of it that were more sheer
That's
than they were
bull-
supposed to. And I'm like, we're just going to put some layers over this.
God dang it.
He's like, Amy, where did you get this?
There's
I was
going to
like,
be
for that. That
there's
was
gonna be-
custom sized to
there's
your
gonna
bod.
be
We're going to need the outfit for the
photoshopped.
YouTube.
Oh man, I'm going to get roasted.
Yeah. The helmet was badass, so we did keep the helmet because it like made noises and everything.
Yeah, that's cool.
Hey, this is Dale Jr. And for the latest Bless Your Hardt gear, go to shop.dirtymomedia.com. We've got plenty of options for everybody and adding new stuff every day. Go to shop.dirtymomedia.com. I talked about the dumbest thing that I did as a teenager.
Yeah.
Did you have
Dumbest things?
the thing, that I was
I
doing?
did dumb things. I did dumb things with my friends. You know, I snuck out of the house plenty. We could just walk out the front door. My parents slept hard. Mom used to always keep sleigh bells on the front door too.
People, I saw somebody on the internet yesterday. There's kind of been this like, this sort of the young generation today is going, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Did y'all really just go out and come back at dark?
When was dinner?
People can't.
Yeah, whenever we came home.
I mean,
Spotlight, like neighborhood spotlight, stuff like that. We would never let our kids do that now.
I still have a hard time believing that it was really like that. And I lived it.
I know you're right. It was like we had real freedom.
Dude, yeah.
We'd get on our bikes in the mornings on a Saturday, ride the neighborhood, go to the pool. We would literally not come home until dinner time.
Yep.
And we had a couple bucks. I don't know.
I
We
would
made it
go.
work.
I would go with Dad to the shop at Mamaw's house. I mean, he was there at 8 o'clock in the morning, and not going to leave till 6, 7 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
And we'd get there. I'd get out of the truck. I'd run down to my buddy Monroe's house.
Mm-hmm.
We had my buddy Walter Boss. He's Rick's nephew, but his nickname was Monroe. What a cool nickname.
Yeah. Not Monroe, but Monroe.
Monroe. Or Monroe, however you want to say it, but I call him Monroe because Monroe was I don't know. It's
Is a character from
no,
something?
it's a shock, racing shock.
Oh, gotcha.
But back in the old days. But man, I'd get out of the truck and
Just be gone.
I wouldn't see Dad till I'd come back for lunch. We'd have Whataburger and order of pickles and side order of pickles, and we'd eat Whataburger for lunch, and then I'm back out again.
Yeah.
And he never was like, "Where you been? Well, don't be going over there. Don't be going down there."
Nobody was worried.
We were running up. I was up at the 4-lane, 3 blocks away into Dairy Queen, getting a Nerds Blizzard. And
With all that money you stole.
yeah, with $10, I begged from Daddy, please, want to get a Nerds Blizzard. And we were all over.
Yeah.
All over.
Same. It was awesome.
Man, I would never let my kid
No.
run around like that now.
I get nervous. I'm running around the farm and there's nobody to take them. There's nothing really that they could hurt themselves with. I mean, I don't know. Maybe we just need to chill out.
I agree. We do. We need to chill. Like the kid. So I think about this a lot in reference to riding in a car. So, we talked about this. I rode in the back of Mama's 79 Monte Carlo, sleeping all over the back of the seat, climbing all over the place, not buckled in, no seatbelt or nothing. Mm-hmm. And now we won't get in the car and pull out the damn garage unless everybody's got their 5-point harness on. And you know what I'm saying?
Sometimes with your driving, I wish I had a 5-point harness.
And I'll get in the car and put it in reverse and hold the brake and even just put it in reverse. Nicole will go, "I ain't buckled up yet, Dad." And I'm like, "I'm not going anywhere. We're still in the driveway."
Yeah.
And so everybody's got this mindset of you can't move without being strapped in perfectly.
Yeah.
And it bothers me because like I cannot wait to get in my old truck with Isla or my a bench seat.
I want to take him in the El Camino too.
Yeah. And
I'm tired of these damn buckles.
I
just
know
the same.
you look at you Google like, hey, when is it safe for somebody to ride in the front seat? And they'll say, well, 13 years old. And I'm like, holy what?
Yeah, they're almost driving by that point. Like they got no experience.
Well,
even sitting in the front seat of the car.
airbag and this and that. And I'm like, golly, man, why is it?
Maybe there's a loophole in an old car.
I would just love for her to be able to ride in the front seat of my truck.
Yeah.
She has to get in the back and ride in the back, and I'm, "You all right back there?"
Is that you?
Not much conversation when we're sitting like this. It's kind of hard.
Oh, my. You don't like being by yourself, so that probably adds to the anxiety. Like you got somebody
but, I mean, why can't
looking
she
over your
ride
shoulder.
over here, buckled up?
I don't know how to make the rules.
I don't even know. When did the rules get made?
I don't know.
Ain't nothing gonna happen.
There's
to her.
not any undoing it.
Yeah.
I think you're gonna. It's a lost cause. But you should just take her for a few laps in your truck.
I'd like to know
around the
everybody's opinion on when it's okay for the kid to ride in the front seat. Give me some specifics. Age, weight, what is it?
There's got to be a law. There's an age and weight situation for the car seat stuff, in the back seat even. But I don't know.
Yep.
I think it's like kind of a guideline, kind of a law. I don't know really
It's like
how much
it's
trouble you get
airbag
in.
dependent too.
What's that?
Airbag's a big deal.
The
Yeah.
The
airbag
airbags
goes
are a
off,
big
it
deal.
could
Yeah,
hurt
but
her
in his
more.
old cars, like since you don't have those,
Yeah.
you could probably take her for a lap.
All right. We got funny questions to ask your best friend. It's a game we're going to play. This was found on Instagram last week. Amy, you
Yeah.
found this?
I did. I sent it
All
to
right.
Alex.
Yes.
All right, you're gonna ask me 5 questions that I have to answer.
Yes.
And do I have questions for you?
Same ones.
Oh,
Yeah, you could ask the same ones.
and this segment of funny questions to ask your best friend is brought to you by Jerky Boys,
Was it?
the best jerky in the entire world. Jerky Boys.
He's been practicing that in the mirror for everyone.
Yeah, it's the best jerky in the world.
Just ask Dale.
Jerky Boys.
You're such a clown. All right. You ready?
Yeah,
So these are questions about me.
great.
All right. If I had a warning label, what would it say? Did we lose
There's
you?
a lot of things.
Oh my
gosh.
God.
I would say, okay.
Action packed?
There's a couple.
With issues, maybe?
No. I would say the warning label would be something like, don't tell her you're going to do something and not do it. Like that was one thing that took me a while to learn, because I'd be like, hey, I'll be home by 2 and come home at 4, and you'd be like, just tell me you're coming home at 4. I mean, don't tell me you're coming home at 2 and you're coming home at 4. Just say, I'm not mad. Just want to know when you're coming home, so say 4. If you're coming home at 4, say 4. Don't say 2. And so like learning that process of just kind of just shooting it straight. Because
Yeah.
I was always thinking I needed to tell you, like, I'm going to be home as soon as possible. So as soon as possible is probably 2, and it didn't be 4. So that was one thing that really helped our relationship once I got that figured out. The other thing might be we'll have a messy closet.
That's a
Comes
good
with
one.
a messy closet.
Comes with a messy closet.
I feel like yours would probably say riddled with anxiety.
Yes.
Handle with
Yeah.
care.
Yeah.
Handle with care. Next question. If I joined a cult, what would it be about?
I mean, I don't know, general conspiracy. Nothing.
I would have to join a cult.
I don't know. I mean, what do cults do?
Like something that I'm mega into that you think that's it? General conspiracies?
I don't know. I mean, you'll ask me questions about things you hear about, and I'll be like, "Yep, that's not real." Or there's 2 sides to every story, or there's just some truth somewhere in between.
It's a very like diplomatic answer always.
Yeah, everything on the internet's bullshit. That's my
That's
my
so
take
not
these-
true.
That's my
though.
take these days. I don't know. I guess. Yeah. Okay. Let me think about this. Your cult would be like you like a Pilates or
A Pilates cult.
yeah.
I would think that you would join a boobies cult.
Boobies cult. Do they exist?
Probably.
I don't know, but I'm with you, Dale. I'll join
If
with
there
you.
is one, that's where you're going. Like what can send me straight to a cult?
I
Boobies.
wonder if there is like a they have like Comic Con and all these different things, right, where people gather
Necky Becky
to
is
celebrate like
the Necky
some-
Becky cult.
Like they have like a candy expos and all kind. Like if they have a booby expo where everybody that loves boobies gets together and just celebrates boobs.
Probably. If not,
Surely
you could
there
probably
is.
start it. I'm
It's
sure
probably-
you've got one follower. Alex is going to
I'm
show
with
up.
you. I'll be with you.
Yeah, as long as I mean, it could be super sketchy weird, but
Oh, it's gonna. Everything gets a little weird when you're naked. You know.
no, I mean, I don't know if their naked needs to be evolved. I don't need people need to be naked doing this.
Oh, really? There aren't naked boobies. They're covered boobies. That's weird. That's weird.
No, I just don't know. No, I mean that's a strip club. That's what that is.
Now we're at the strip club.
I don't want to go to the
Is
strip
that a
club.
cult? I mean, it feels like it kind of could be
Yeah.
a little group.
Could be.
If you had to give me a new first name, what would it be?
Really?
Yeah.
These are tough questions, Amy.
It doesn't have to be meaningful, just a name that you like. Or you could make it meaningful.
Oh my gosh. I'm like, I don't know. Like, there's not an.
It's tough because you look like an Amy.
Do I?
Yeah, I think you look like an Amy. Like,
Yeah.
there's not one that would pop up for somebody that like, oh,
Yeah.
Well, what do you want to call somebody? Like, I'm gonna call you Bert.
I like calling you Amos.
I'm gonna call you something silly, like I'm gonna call you Bert. Oh,
Amos?
Amos. That's like a nickname though. I
I
already have.
know. That's all I can think of. But I mean, hold on.
How about Diane?
Diane might be one.
How about Sherry? How about I don't know, Tiffany?
No, what's her face?
No, what?
What? I'm drawing the break right there. Jeez.
Maybe my warning label would be cuts people off in conversation.
Yeah. No, I do that. It's what's her face with the. God, I'm so mad at myself for not knowing.
Really not. This is not a good name if you can't.
These
even think
games
of
are tough because I draw blanks when I really got. It's in there. I got the answer. I just can't find it. But
What is she on?
she's I can't. I'm so mad that I can't do this because she's my favorite singer,
oh,
Oh, Stevie.
Stevie.
yeah.
You're gonna call me Stevie?
Sure.
Okay, I can handle that.
Yeah. Or maybe Nix.
Nix and Bert.
Nix and Bert. What's up, Nix?
What's up, Bert?
Nix is kind of cool for a first name. No?
I
Or a
don't know.
nickname?
It feels like a sound.
It's unique.
Kind of like yacht.
Nick.
All
Now
right.
we're back to sounds.
Stevie. I don't know. Stevie's not going to work as much as I want it to.
So you like my name? That's what you're saying.
Sure. I wouldn't
Okay.
change it.
If you had to bet money on me failing something, what would it be?
Failing? Mm-hmm. Probably your driver's license test.
Really?
Quickest answer.
Why do you say that?
I mean, not that you're a bad driver. What tests do you take these days that
You don't have to take a test to fail at something like an activity, things I do.
What was the quickest response he's had?
I don't know. I mean, there's lots of things that I don't think you would succeed at, like stupid games, video games that I play, or
Yeah,
gambling.
that's all you got.
Yeah.
Games.
What is a good answer here?
I don't know. Finishing things. I like to start a project and I don't actually finish it
Well,
half the
that's
time.
true, and that's something that you can say about yourself, but I'm not going to damn
That's
sure
It
say
is.
it.
That is the point.
I'm not saying that. You start a ton of stuff that you don't finish.
Yes. That's
Or-
exactly right.
Or you do finish it, but it's when you're ready to finish.
Damn right too.
Yeah.
Sometimes I need a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it derails and I have to regroup or I get distracted
Yeah.
by my family.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I had to bet money on you failing something, it would be,
Are we doing these questions now? Me?
well, we've kind of been doing it the whole time. Have you not been paying attention?
No.
Really?
We have?
I gave you, yes.
Wait. Okay. You said my
Hi, Dale.
warning.
I'm
my warning
Amy.
label was what?
Your warning label?
And
Riddled
comes
with anxiety. Riddled
And
with
if I joined
anxiety.
the cult,
Handled
what?
with care.
Boobies.
Boobies.
Okay. And if I get you didn't do first name,
Bert,
Bert. Okay. If I, what would I fail?
what would you fail
You had to bet money on this.
admitting you're wrong?
Okay.
Yeah.
If I got,
Like that chair you're sitting in that's squeaking so bad I can't hardly pay attention.
if you got kicked out of a bar tonight, what would it be for? I mean, probably the traditional thing, getting in the bouncer's face.
Me?
Yeah.
What? I've never in my life gotten in a bouncer's face.
No, I've never seen you get kicked out of a bar either.
I mean,
But if I think I had to guess what would happen, it's probably because something happened and somebody was rude and you got in the bouncer's face and told him,
where to stick it?
yeah, shove it up his ass, and they asked you to leave.
All right, well, that's the end of the game.
Nice.
Yeah.
Fun game.
Awesome. Let's do some Ask Amy. Hello, everyone. Dale and I are back in the Dirty Mo Media studios this week for another episode of Bless Your Hardt. Dale has just opened his beef jerky.
Yep.
And now it smells like a meat market in here.
Jerky
Jerky
Boys.
Boys back in stock.
It's the best ever. So good.
We are ready for your questions.
All right. Well, a lot of people have been asking when will Gus make an appearance on the show, because Junebug's been on a ton of times.
Yeah, so Junebug is like pocket size, like Polly Pocket. He's really tiny and easy to tote around. Gus, however, he pants a lot, he paces a lot, so he would probably be distracting.
So
Yeah.
we got Gus, and we got him in 2008.
No,
When was it?
I don't know. He's going to be
12? 11?
11 this year.
Oh, wow.
So we got him, and we brought him home,
I think it was 14.
and we got him home. It was 14, I think. We're riding in the car from the airport, and we have gotten 7 miles maybe, and he throws up all over the back seat.
Yeah,
Blech.
he doesn't ride well in the car.
We're pulling over. We're like, what in the hell?
I've never had a dog that did that either.
No, I mean, we're worried. And he's like looking like he's just not feeling so
He's
good.
drooling heavily, like he's going to do it again. You know,
And
he's
so
not
what
feeling
we
well.
learned that about Gus is he doesn't like riding in cars, riding in anything that moves. So we don't fly with him. We don't. We take him in the car, but it's just only when we have to.
Yeah, down to the beach. So if you put him in the car too to even go to the vet, his little teeth start to chatter.
Oh,
Like
really?
he just
Yeah,
doesn't
and
want to get in the car.
And he drools because
Yeah.
he just starts to
Just
get a little
constantly.
sick, right? Getting car sick, motion sick, or whatever.
Yeah.
He doesn't like it.
He too, like Dale, is riddled with anxiety, especially about the car. I'd love to bring him, but he's not into
Yeah.
the process.
That's the thing. So if you go to the beach, it's like you've got to like.
Yeah,
gear it for
we've
a
got
long
his bed
haul.
in the back of the car, and
Yeah,
he
we
lays
try to
down.
make it pretty comfortable.
We've gotten him meds before, and I did that once or twice, and then after that, he started throwing it up because he's like, "No, you're not doing that. I don't want to feel like that either."
Yeah.
So
He's
he
getting-
just deals with it.
He's gotten better. Like he usually he wouldn't even want to get in the car. You take him around the Suburban or whatever, and he's like, I don't want to get in. I'm not getting in.
I think he knows where we're going.
But
Like
now
we tell him we're going to the beach. He sees all
Yeah.
the stuff getting packed up in the car. He knows where
he
we're going to
loves
go.
going
Yeah.
out on the beach.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think he does know when we're going to the beach that we're going to where the sand is and all the morning walks and all the things he's going to get to do. So he does get eager and excited about going down there, and
Yeah.
he doesn't really seem to mind riding in that long ride there. But he does not fly. And I mean, he would soak a beach towel drooling
Wow.
in an airplane. He's that
We've
much
tried it.
drool.
Wow.
Yeah, it's terrible.
That's crazy.
And he's going to get dehydrated and all the things. Yeah, it's just not a fun process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, meanwhile, Junebug's just happy to.
Yeah.
He
don't care.
Yeah.
He
Well,
don't
Gus
care.
is huge too. He's
Yeah.
a gigantic dog. So
Yeah, I get that. Our next question is from Janice. The cast of Dancing with the Stars was just revealed.
Oh,
So
yeah?
she wants to know which one of you would most likely go on and have the better chance of winning.
Amy.
I would love to do that. That'd
Really?
be so fun. Yeah, I grew up dancing, and my family dances anyway. So like a partner dancing would be fun. But
Yeah, I would never do it.
Dale would die of
Fear.
fear. Yes.
Yeah.
I'd have a heart attack of anxiety before the show ever started.
Yeah.
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 That would be so fun. Yeah.
Do you
I feel like
watch the
he's been
show?
invited to do it, or there's been speculation like they were going to invite him to do it
Not a damn chance
back
in
in
hell.
when he was still racing, and he was like, can't. I don't have time.
I
Yeah.
ain't doing it.
Michael Waltrip did it, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
it.
That,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah. People in the chat want to know what your favorite beer is, Amy. Do you drink beer?
What my favorite beer is?
Yeah.
Miller Lite.
Miller Lite.
I've always been a Miller Lite fan. My family's always had Miller Lite in the fridge, so I like the label. I like the beer. I like cider beers. I like Bud Light. We'll drink
Yeah.
any of the light beers, but I did have Guinness when we went to Ireland,
Yes.
and that's a totally different ball game. But it's not as near as heavy as I thought it would be either. So
Yeah, it's
that was
not as
fun.
heavy as I thought. It looks heavy,
It looks like chocolate
and
milk.
they say it's not as good in the States as it is over there. And
Yeah.
they're I'm not a expert on Guinness by no means, but they're right. It does taste different there. It's more like a dessert though.
It's just fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's good. It's
Yeah.
thinner than you think.
Yeah, it's not as heavy.
No. Yeah.
Do you guys know about splitting the G on your first
Yes.
sip of
Oh,
Guinness?
Oh, yes, we
yeah.
did
Is
that.
that big in Ireland?
Yeah.
Is it over there?
Yeah.
Okay, good. It's my favorite part about drinking the Guinness.
Yeah, I always got the half pints though, because like the whole one's just way too much. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fun.
That's cool. This question's from Jasper. Kind of interesting. If you could be the best in the world at anything, what would it be? Like singing, play an instrument?
oh, I think it'd be singing. Our kids sing constantly,
Really?
and yeah, singing would just be fun to be able to do even by yourself. I probably wouldn't want to do it to like
The
be on a
best
stage.
in the world.
Yeah.
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 And it's kind of subjective because people would just be like, oh, she's the best
Sing.
in the world at this. You know,
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, like when you show up, people are like, "Oh, we got to see this." You know, it's
I
a
mean,
tough
singing's
question.
the easy answer, I
Singing's
guess.
easy.
What,
Yeah.
what would you want to be the best at?
Well,
Come on, Dale.
tons of things.
Tons of things. Pick one.
Racing, being a football player, being in a band of any kind. Yeah, being in a band of any kind. Being the best drummer, guitarist.
Being a good drummer would be really cool.
So
Drummer would be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you just do guest appearances on different,
Yeah.
stages? Like, oh, here's Dale, the best drummer in the
There's
world.
drummer Dale.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. Multiple people are also asking any update on the Swans yet. Have they been relocated?
Should we just tell them?
Yeah.
All right. We got some bad news on the Swans.
Oh no!
Did you?
I didn't.
We
hear
have
about
bad
this.
news about
Yeah.
one of the swans.
Yeah. All right. So we got the Swans from Cletus McFarland, and we loved them. We were very happy about it. We were going down there every day feeding them. We were excited about it. They were the new pets, and they were great, fun as hell. And so we do have some coyotes and stuff around the property. The female Cleo got out of the pond and up into an erosion ditch in a field, an old farm field that had kind of growed up and had some pine trees and stuff in it. So she was in this sheltered area down in this erosion ditch. And
It wasn't too far away from the pond.
it was
but,
about 40 feet from the bank, and she was nesting, I suppose, and the coyote got her. So we got up in there. Yeah, it was feathers everywhere. It was ridiculous, honestly.
So poor little George had to witness that.
So George had to have heard it. Had to have heard it. It had to have been the loudest commotion.
Yeah.
And he had to have instinctually knew what had happened. So we don't know what to do. Do we? Or we contemplated spending tons of money to fence this pond in.
Yeah.
6 acres.
It's not in a flat spot like he was
Yeah.
saying. So fencing it in was
We
a hard
contemplated.
thing.
Yeah, we contemplated putting a fence in. We were gonna have to. It was gonna be expensive. We had a guy that was like, "Hey, I'll take the Swan, George. I got a place fenced in, 3 ponds. It's perfect for him."
He's got other birds. So
And he's got other birds and everything down there, and we've seen photos of this area, and it's perfect. And so we contemplated doing that. So we went into the pond to try to catch George, and you couldn't catch him.
no, he was not having it.
But George would get out of the pond, going to look for Cleo.
And not like small little
he would
peeking
walk
around.
Yeah.
He'd
he
walk
would-
half a mile down the road.
Yeah. One day, George is on the highway, like literally, I would say a quarter mile from the pond, walking down the street.
Yeah.
Cars going around him. And so we got him into a pen in a neighbor's yard so that he was contained and protected. And then we started thinking about like really sending him to this guy
Yeah.
to live the rest of his
Like,
life.
we have to think fast. Are we doing this fence thing or what are we going to
Yeah.
do? And so the other options seemed more,
Yeah.
it just seemed better for the bird, to be honest.
So
George
he's we are going to get him another mate
Yeah.
and try to get him mated up, and then he'll be in this place that's more suited for. It sucked because man, I mean, we really wanted it to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're really
It
cool.
was awesome.
Animals.
It was cool.
They're really cool, and we were just getting them comfortable to where we would get down on the bank, and they would come up and
He was
maybe eat out
eating
of your hand
Dale's
and stuff.
He didn't like me much, but he really liked Dale.
Yeah.
He would hiss at me.
Yeah, we were dudes.
Yeah, which was fine. But he would eat out of Dale's hand. So he's
So
down in
that-
South Carolina, and he's at a sanctuary. They were making sure he was okay, and he had 15 females there, so he was going to get to pick his own mate,
All
and
right.
they was going to pair off. So they were given that like a process of time, and then he's going to his forever
Yeah.
home. So maybe we'll get to go visit him.
Yeah. All right,
Well, he's better off there.
He is. He's
Yeah.
going to be happier.
And I hate what happened to
safer.
Cleo, and I really am thankful that I know Cletus and those guys did that as sort of a fun little gimmick for their YouTube and all. But I was very thankful they did.
It was a
that.
nice gift,
It was
yeah.
a very nice gift, and it was very thoughtful.
Yeah.
And we had a lot of fun with them. And I wish it would have worked out.
The girls
But
were
now,
sad, especially Isla. We talked about that last week.
Yeah.
but now I'm ready to rock and go out there in some point in the near future and get this coyote.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's a motivation.
Days are numbered.
It's revenge.
His
or
days are
revenge
numbered.
now.
His days are numbered.
I like that. A lot of people, when we a couple weeks ago, when you guys first broke the news that there's a coyote problem, they were all very supportive of relocating George and Cleo.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that helps. That
You just got to do
Yeah.
the right thing for
Yeah.
the bird.
yeah.
Yeah, the high fence was just
It was so
it
expensive.
was ridiculous.
Yeah.
It couldn't make it make sense.
Yeah, and it's less fun. I think you want more of that open pond
Yeah.
feel.
Well, we
but-
were going to fit in
We were
like
gonna
this
fence in
pretty
quite a
large
bit.
area.
Big one? Okay.
And a
We're
high
going to fence in
so
about probably 12 acres, 8 or
Yeah.
10
Oh,
acres.
okay.
It was going to be a lot,
had
but it was
like
just,
room to roam.
my
but
dad
did not make sense.
high fenced 300 acres.
Oh wow.
And so in my mind, I'm thinking, oh, I'm going to fence this in. It shouldn't be too expensive. I was like, when we got the damn
it was.
bill on it, I was
We could have
like,
built a house.
can't do
Wow.
this.
It was
Yeah.
insane.
I was like, this is ridiculous.
we
I
can't.
can't.
We cannot justify this.
Can't do
for,
this.
for two swans.
For two swans.
Yeah.
I agree.
And hoping that's going to be
That's
enough
gonna
to
do the
keep them
job.
out, right?
Yeah, exactly. What about the donkeys? That's what I get.
The
that question
donkeys
all
are
the time.
great.
They're
The
doing
donkeys
great.
are thriving.
Did you
We
hear
just-
him last night or this morning?
They don't like Gus. So Gus goes out the front door, and you can see the barn from our front door. So we let the dogs out in the morning. Anytime that the dogs are out, the boys hee-haw. They're
He's
alerting
loud.
that there's a big dog
It
in
is
the place.
loud.
He's so loud.
Dude,
Yeah, pumpkin. Well, there's two of them doing it now, so it's pretty loud. But yeah,
I love it.
I do too. And
When
Gus
I
doesn't
hear it-
care. And of course, Gus doesn't know that the donkeys are honking at him.
I
So
forget-
he walks right up to the fence and just really makes him mad.
Wow.
I forget they're out there, and it'll be 6 o'clock in the morning, and one of them we going 8 there, and you're like, oh yeah,
It's our rooster basically because I let the dog out and then
The
the donkeys
donkeys
go
are
hee
yeah. It's loud. It's really loud.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Next question is from Todd, and he wants to know if you could ban a phrase that people say too much, what would it be?
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
I hate that phrase.
Wow,
Like
really?
quit. I'm just saying. What's your point? What are you trying to just say? Are you trying to start? What are you doing? Just saying.
Yeah.
Don't just say. Have a point
Okay.
or quit it.
It can
I
be
hate that phrase.
condescending at times.
It's usually condescending.
Yeah.
It's usually for that point.
One of the things that I hate that I do is I start sentences with "I'm just." So like when you're, and I try my hard. I do it in text message a lot, and I'll see if I can make this make sense. But so you'll reach out to somebody about something, and you're trying to explain. You're trying to be helpful, or you're
Polite.
you're trying to explain something you chose to do, or something you did or said, and you'll start the sentence with, "I'm just trying to blah blah blah," like you're apologetic almost in a way.
Yeah, you're trying to be polite for asking the questions, but
Yeah.
you're trying to make them understand what your point is and
And
asking
when
the
when
question.
somebody says, "I'm just trying to be nice," or "I'm just trying to fix it," or "I'm just trying to help," I'm like, man, I'm not sure whether I believe it, and so I try to take the word "just"
Yeah.
out. That single word there gives me this feeling like I don't
Like
need
you
to
can't
say
trust it.
I don't need to say I'm just trying to do this.
Yeah.
Because me and you have that conversation too. Sometimes we'll be discussing something and you're like, I don't agree with that. Why did you choose that? Why did you do that? Have you done this? I'm just this. I'm just that. And I'm like, if you
defending
just
yourself.
take the word "just" out and just say it, like, I don't know, that's kind of silly and trivial and stupid, but that's something that I do that bugs the shit out of me. And I'm like, why am I so apologetic?
bug
Why
the
am I
out of
being
me.
apologetic?
Yeah.
I'm literally this, so just say this.
Yeah.
Don't have to be like softening it with, I'm just trying this, or I'm just helping, or I'm just
I'm looking for an answer to this problem.
Yeah.
That's just a habit.
I think the same way because I overuse the word "like," especially when I'm describing something. And
Yeah.
I'll hear it and I will hate it and I will derail my entire thought.
Yeah. I did that a lot when I was younger, and I had to make a point to stop doing
Yeah.
that so much. Whenever I respond to text, I put the word "yeah" in there. Like if I'm in agreement, I don't know why I do that, but I started off with "yeah." Da, 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 da.
Yeah. I wish the word "amel"
Would catch on.
would catch on. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm starting to use it more.
Really?
Yeah. And
You
like,
do?
in text message, I'm trying to get my phone to like learn it.
To recognize
Yeah,
it?
so it'll just go
Oh, man.
Amel.
How are you spelling it?
I am
O-L?
apostrophe L.
Amel.
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 That's tough to get the Apple though to figure that
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
They have no idea what I'm talking about. I think I got one more question for you, and it goes on the theme we talked about on the show that you'll hear later, Halloween. Carol wants you to rank the 3 big holidays, and she says the 3 big holidays are Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas.
So
So rank those 3.
Rank those 3.
those 3?
Yeah. I don't agree with her big
Christmas,
3, though.
Thanksgiving, Halloween.
I would, yeah.
I would.
Really?
Thanksgiving in the
Mine's
middle.
Christmas, Halloween, then Thanksgiving's on the bottom.
Yeah.
Really?
Honestly, I would put Christmas, Easter, then Halloween.
Easter in there.
Thanksgiving for me is like I know it's an important day, but it's not really as important as the others.
Christmas,
Yeah.
Thanksgiving, Easter.
Halloween's
Easter's
not
big for
important.
you guys.
Halloween 4th.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Agree to
Halloween
disagree.
to me is not, like I would put the biblical, the
Yeah,
I
they're
would put
more
them
important.
higher than Halloween.
I did too.
Halloween's
But
just
I don't
like
think
a damn
Thanksgiving belongs in there
party,
at all in my
you know,
top
that
three.
the world came up with. It's not really like what happened on Halloween in the Bible. Well, nothing.
Well,
Yeah,
Well, I would put 4th of July up there.
yeah.
4th of July is great.
Which
yes.
is like probably number
4th of
2.
July is good. True, true.
Yeah, New Year's is a
I would
holiday.
slide 4th of July over Halloween. I love Halloween. Like I got nothing
Yeah.
against it, but it's just kind of the bottom for me.
Thanksgiving, I get, like you said, the importance. I don't like the holiday's stupid.
I
to
could
me.
take it or leave
For
it.
real?
Yeah. Maybe because I have to travel up north to see family.
I guess, but
It's bad.
So we
Thanksgiving,
vetoed that.
Thanksgiving's not
We
a
vetoed that.
biblical
We don't-
holiday either.
Thanksgiving is one of those
guess
holidays that
just
we
Christmas
just
and Easter?
decide to do whatever.
Yeah.
We could travel. We've gone to Tennessee to hang out with the Sugarlands people. We've gone to Key West and we've eaten fish tacos on Halloween or Thanksgiving. So I don't know.
Yeah.
We kind
I
of
like Thanksgiving. Sorry. I made a random statement.
we he's on his soapbox.
We
All right,
do.
we don't usually do the traditional
We
things.
are-
We did last year for the first
That's
time in a
wh-
while because we have the kids, but for a very long time we absolutely did not.
That's why it's so fun.
Because it's not a real holiday either.
I know, but we when we had the house down in Key West, we had this one place we'd always go to because they served a traditional Thanksgiving. Like in Key West, eating a traditional Thanksgiving dinner was like
fun.
so
It's kind of funny.
out of the ordinary, and it was fun. And then to Amy's point, we would like take trips. Like, where we're going for Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
We're going to go visit this friend or go
Yeah.
here or hang out.
Well, the NASCAR season was always too just over. So
Yeah.
it
And
was
now-
like our freedom weekend.
And now it's become a family gathering. Like, we get Kelly and Carrie and everybody gets together and we have a thing at my house. And
No, that hasn't happened ever.
what are we doing then? When do we have
Last
that?
year we did it we were in Charleston.
No. When Kelly and Carrie come over and we
That's
do
Christmas, Ralph.
That's Christmas? Okay. All right.
They're close together.
That's
You really
Christmas.
can't.
It feels like the same thing.
It
So
really
Christmas
does.
is a big deal. And everybody comes over. All the kids sit around. A tradition I started with Kelly's
I
kids.
really don't have a
Everybody
clue
builds
what's
a
going
gingerbread
on.
house. We do all the things.
Obviously, I don't know what's happening.
He does zero planning, that's for
Yeah.
sure. He just
I
shows up.
can't
He's
tell
like,
one
everybody's
holiday
together.
from
I
the
love it.
next.
The meals are similar. I'm with. That's why I don't think. it's good.
Man, Thanksgiving's great. It's Christmas, Ralph.
His rankings just
Christmas.
lost value right
Yeah.
there.
I'll tell you the best Thanksgiving I ever had though. I was in a Hooters in Augusta, Georgia.
Oh, yeah?
Because I didn't go home. I was like, oh, what are we gonna do? Only place open. That place was packed.
I bet.
It was fun. Best
Was it
Thanksgiving.
nothing but men or were there women in
A
there?
lot of truckers. Yeah.
A lot of truckers.
A lot of truckers.
Alex and the truckers.
But I was there all day. It was fun.
Do you want to know? This reminds me of my favorite week of the year. Do you have a favorite week?
Maybe.
My favorite week of the year is the one between Christmas and New Year's.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Because
100%.
it feels like, does it not feel like the
world
one
turned off.
week where everything, the world turned off?
yeah.
And like nobody gives a crap what you're doing where you're at.
You don't have to shower.
You
You
don't
don't have
have
to
to-
change your
No.
clothes
Yeah.
all week. Everybody's in the same
You're-
outfit.
Yep. Nobody's calling and going, hey, where are you? You're supposed to be here.
Yeah.
Everybody's just like, leave me alone.
Eat as much food as crap as you want.
Yeah.
Whatever's left in the candy and the cookies, everything's
That
left.
week, especially when I was a race car driver, the whole year was so chock full of deadlines, meetings, places you had to be, schedules, and things that were planned for you. And that one week was where nobody called. Nobody had anything on the calendar. Everybody was somewhere else. And it just felt so nice, so quiet.
It's also like when the 25th's over, the next day is just the 31st. Like from the 26th to the 30th, you don't even know what day it is.
Yeah, you don't.
You're just like,
Yeah.
whatever.
No clue
Until
what
New
number
Year's
the
Eve,
day
you don't
is,
really
yeah.
even know.
You playing with all the toys,
Mm-hmm.
all the new things you got.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's
Glorious.
it's the best week.
Oh, yeah.
And then, right at the end of it, is a big party. New Year's Eve. You're like, not only do I just get off for a week, then I'm going to party. Like, that's the best week ever.
All right. Let's end
Can't argue with that.
Can't argue with that.
No.
Sorry
right.
for my language.
Yeah. Thank you for your questions, everybody. We had a fun show. Check us out and make sure to subscribe to our YouTube page, please. Also, don't forget to check out the merch at shop.dirtymomedia.com, and we'll see you next week.